So it's no secret for you and I that we both love the insurance industry. We didn't necessarily graduate from college going straight in intentionally, but we both got here. A couple U-turns and yields, and you're going the wrong way, and here we are. And we both really love our jobs and love this industry and plan to stay here for the duration of our careers. But for someone who either they're a seasoned professional looking to make a career switch, or someone who's about to graduate college and is trying to decide where they should go, why is insurance the place to be?
What I'm very familiar with is the wholesale insurance industry, and I often say this is the hidden gem of the American economy. This is a place where, you can really create great relationships, long-term relationships, make a great living, and have a great time doing it. One of my favorite parts of the wholesale insurance industry, and this is probably the piece that surprised me the most, was that it is international in scope. By its nature, it's international. So it has taken me all over the world. And I consider that to be, one of the greatest privileges I've had. And when I look around at what people do around me, very few have had those kind of opportunities that I've had. And I really fell into the insurance industry. Actually, I was kicked into it. Ernst & Young said, "You are in our insurance practice." And when I said I don't want to be, they said, "Don't really care. You're in the insurance industry now, buddy." And 30 years later, I'm still in it and loving it. So, I would recommend it to any young person to start their career here. It's just a very cool place to be. You get to interact with so many different businesses, so many different retail agencies across the country, so many different insurance companies and vendors. And whether they're out of London, out of Bermuda, Canada, the US, it's just a really cool place to be. Got Germany, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, and it has to be kind of extra sweet for you because your oldest daughter, by choice, not by anything else, is choosing to insert herself into the insurance industry. So that has to be really cool to see happening.
Yeah, little funny story to that. So she said that she was going to college to become a doctor. And I thought, this kid is not a doctor. Okay, you do you, kiddo. So she calls me one evening in her first semester of her freshman year, and she's crying, and she finally spits out that she wants to drop chemistry. There's no way in the world she's going to pass chemistry. And I just started laughing, and I really didn't stop laughing until she finally said, "Dad, why are you laughing at me? Like, I'm failing chemistry." I said, "You want to drop chemistry? I went to 3 colleges. I dropped 2 colleges. You're upset and crying because you're going to drop chemistry. Like, you had a much more aggressive agenda than I ever did in college. I wouldn't have attempted chemistry ever." So chemistry kind of ended the whole medical career
Dream.
Dream. And the next question was, "Tell me more about that insurance thing, Dad." And here we are. She is now a self-professed insurance geek, and she can't get enough of it. So here we go.
And she participated in GenCap's internship program, which we have several robust programs for up-and-coming graduates or recent graduates to get inundated and learn a little bit more about the insurance industry. Talk about that program and her feedback on it.
Yeah, I think it's one of the coolest things that we're doing at GenCap, to be able to bring young people in, get them excited about the industry, open their eyes to a world that, there's no way they could know it truly exists and what it really means, and to see them engage in it and go, "Wow, this is really cool. I like this. I want to get involved." I love that program. I think we're up to about a dozen interns across GenCap each summer. And yes, my daughter did participate last summer in it and is off to a carrier this summer, probably in a month's time or so. So, that program has been very successful. Out of the first couple of classes, of interns, if you will. We have several returning, I guess they would have been rising juniors and now rising seniors, and we have had a great success rate in terms of hiring those people and getting them up, in early and young and helping them accelerate their careers, which we have another program for.
Right.
So I'll take the opportunity to mention that, and that's our GenCap Success Academy. And it's really intended to be an accelerated program for young people coming out of college to accelerate their career paths to becoming a broker.